It's time for news, multi-platforming, and Wombat's Rainbow Sexy Talk.
Ooh, I played more Rainbow Six this week.
How'd you do? I saw your video that you posted on Twitter. You shot two people.
I killed 2 people and won the game.
I'm so proud of you.
I know. That was a cool video, though. That was cool.
It was all right.
You were laying on the ground or something? And
yes.
I was hiding behind something because I put down the diffuser. So I had to protect my diffuser.
What does the diffuser do?
It deactivates the bomb. So there's 2 squads. There's a squad that's trying to kill everybody trying to defuse the bomb. And then there's the guys trying to defuse the bomb.
Then there's the guys hiding behind the oil can waiting for people to walk into a room. That's Wombat.
And that was me.
That was Wombat.
Well, the thing is, I actually went into the defense room while on offense.
But that's the game. That's how you play that game. You hide behind shit and wait for people to walk into the room. I mean, that's
kind of.
And they did.
A big part
you
of
shot
it.
them.
You did. Mm-hmm. It all worked out.
Shot 2 people. It worked out well. I got my points.
The second person walks into the room and you just killed his friend right before that.
He thinks he's better.
Yeah. There's that whole thing. It's like, well, obviously I'll get that guy.
It's the difference, it's not real. So you're like, just fucking go and give it a shot. Like, what's the worst thing that happens? I'll respawn. I'll wait for the next round. It's just like these race car drivers now virtually racing. They're taking risks that they would never take if it was real, and there's a lot more crashes.
Well, it's the Madden principle. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it the Madden theory, where no coach is ever going to go for it on 4th and 1 if they're losing by a touchdown and they're on the 45-yard line. But
they might now with the new rule changes.
Yeah, but yes, maybe. But in Madden, you're going to do that every time. 4th and 1, I'm going for it.
Right.
Because the stakes are non-existent in reality.
Right.
And that's what video games are for. It's the Madden principle.
Bending reality.
Exactly. Did you see Spicer and I win our victory royale for St. Jude's Hospital?
I did not.
We won. We played many rounds where we lost, but we won the last one.
That's nice.
It was very exciting.
Emotional.
It was.
Did you see that they're putting the older skaters into Tony Hawk's remaster?
I did. By older skaters, you mean their age, their current age,
right?
Of the skaters that were in there originally.
Why? Shouldn't that be like an add-on or something? The default should be the old.
It's to distract you from the fact that Spider-Man isn't there.
Is it because they have to? They have to model everybody?
Is Spider-Man going to be older? Because it's all they care about.
They probably have to remodel everybody if they want it to look really good, and so it's easier if they just do it for real. I don't know.
If they're remastering these, does that mean they could remaster the old Spider-Man game too? Because that one was the best Spider-Man game.
Probably.
Never.
It looks good though.
Game?
No,
it does look good. So, are we getting the younger versions of them as well, or are we just getting the?
I would
versions?
assume so. It's probably both.
No, I think that they can't. Let's see. Feature the original. No, they won't be. They won't have the young ones. Yep, it's probably because they had to render them and they just took pictures.
Old is old.
Old is old.
That's interesting. I wonder what that does. I'm fine with that. It seems like it's a weird PR move to try to sell that game. With 50-year-old dudes in it.
It's Tony Hawk. What do you want? They're all famous people. Aren't they?
Kind of. I mean, you have Tony Hawk, and then the next person that most people know is
Chad Muska.
Okay.
What about Elisa Steamer?
I mean, I know all these people because I played Tony Hawk games.
Right.
I think there's not a lot of people that can name many skateboarders beyond Tony Hawk in the general populace.
Right. No, I get it. I think it's fine.
Simpson.
I think that's not their problem. They did some promotion with Jack Black. He's got his YouTube channel, his gaming channel. And
Jablinski games.
Yeah, and they were showing off the game, and they were showing it off, and they didn't have 60 frames going on their YouTube channel. So, like, I mean, it looked good, but it's not as good as it's really going to look.
So that's still good enough for
dumb,
a YouTube
though.
channel.
It's dumb when you can easily just do it properly.
I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, I want to see what it looked like in full glory.
You'll buy it.
Did you see this next news item? Somebody wrote this in for us, but I forgot who. They wanted us to talk about id is removing their anti-cheat software on Doom Eternal because the players were so upset about it. And
what did the software do?
I don't know. I guess it was intrusive somehow, and I think a lot of people play Doom and they don't really care about the multiplayer. They just want to play.
Well, I think that's most of the people that are playing Doom.
Yeah, and so they're like, well, if I'm just going to play the single player, why do I need to install this like specially designed anti-cheat software that you guys made when I'm never going to go online and play it? And that's basically what they've said they're going to take into account.
Having played Doom Eternal
Yeah.
and finished the single player, which I enjoyed very much, the multiplayer is garbage.
Be nice, Wombat.
Are there no barrels to stand behind?
No, there are
Too
no
fast for you, Wombat?
It's too. It's not even that it's too fast. It's like I had no idea what I was doing every time I've tried to play it. It's one of those things where you play as either Mr. Doom or as one of the demons, but it's 1-on-2. But the two demon people also have other demons that are AI controlled that are flying around. So there's like 30 demons. And if you're the one Doom guy, it's like you versus 30. But you're not that overpowered enough where it makes sense for it to be you versus 30. Because the demons have just as much health as you do. So it
sucks? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of sucks.
All right. Let's, I don't know. Did you watch the video of Robocop that they released where he fights Terminator?
It's fine. Yeah.
What?
Robocop, Terminator, whatever.
I mean, that looked pretty cool.
Whatever.
That didn't look cool?
You know who likes Robocop? Robocop?
Who?
Losers.
No. Did you watch the video of Robocop versus Terminator?
No, I didn't.
I did.
How did it look, Shep?
It looked good. I mean, I like those characters. I don't have the overwhelming affinity for them that you do, but
right.
It's cool.
I'm pretty excited.
That's good. I'm glad you're excited. I'm happy for you.
I wish I could just get Robocop without just buying the whole thing, though.
Yeah, well, you know.
Even better, I wish they would just send me the code. I can't remember how I got Mortal Kombat 11 if I bought it.
I got it for you. Do you want me
got it for? Oh, so get me the code.
I know. I haven't asked yet, but
yeah. It's just like say it's Father's Day is coming up.
I know. I'm sure he's listening.
Somebody was Ben Gilbert was talking about Robocop versus Terminator, wondering like what the history was there on Twitter, and somebody linked back, and so I responded, and somebody else responded, linking like this the comic, like there's a new collection of the comic that came out a couple years ago. Told Ty to get it for me for Father's Day. I reminded him a lot. I don't know.
Was it there? There were old games as well, weren't there?
Yeah, it was a Genesis game came out the year after
Genesis
the comic.
And Game Gear.
I never played the games. I was in college. I don't know why I wasn't. I was playing other games, I guess.
Narc. Narc was like a Robocop game.
Right. I did play a lot of Narc.
Yeah, I know. That was like the closest.
Narc.
That was the closest thing to a Robocop game before there was a Robocop game.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I know. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Oh.
You never played the Robocop 3 game for Game Gear either, Cheapy?
No.
Did you have a Game Gear, Cheapy?
No.
Yeah, no one did.
I had a game.
Except for Shipwreck. I was getting there.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I didn't have Robocop 3 for the Game Gear though. I'm looking at this box art now and it's fantastic.
The movie is so bad.
He's got his jetpack on in this.
Bad. It's it's
made by Flying Edge. Man, Acclaim's other division.
Their B team.
Well, it was one of the. You remember when Nintendo would only allow so many games to be published by a publisher in a year?
Yeah.
And so companies just went, okay, well, we're just going to make another company then.
Right.
And so, yes, Flying Edge was Acclaim, but not their flagship games.
Right. Right.
Like
This is their
Psionics.
shovelware. Their
Wasn't that
shovelware.
one? Wasn't Psionics one of those?
That's
that's the EA one, right?
I remember that name. I'm trying to remember who that was for.
Psionics, isn't that the car? Did they make a Demolition Derby or something?
They made a cool wizard game that I remember for the Genesis. If I'm right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But we should
Founded
move
in
on.
2000. I don't think it's Psionics.
No, it's something else. Who am I thinking of?
Robocop?
But at least I got a video game company.
Robocop.
So that's something. That doesn't matter. It'll come to us later. Or someone will let us know. Let us know. What am I thinking of?
What game did they
Microsoft?
make?
I feel like they made a wizard game for the Genesis. Yeah, I know. Does it matter? No.
I'm sure
No.
you're right, because all of these companies had their sister companies back then.
Yeah.
For that very reason.
Mm-hmm. So, whatever.
Shady.
I wouldn't even know what to Google. Electronic Arts sister company? I don't know.